students. Already I said, not for profit organization prepare three more statements. One is a receipts and payments account. Another one is income and expenditure account. Third one is balance sheet. So already we discussed receipts and payments account. See, all receipts are recorded in the debit side, that is the receipt side, and all payments are recorded in the payment side, that is the payment side, credit side. Then whether it is capital receipt or revenue receipt, the receipt belongs to previous year or current year or subsequent year. All receipt are to be appear in the receipt side. Then payment side, all capital payments or revenue payments, the payments belongs to previous year or current year or subsequent year. All payments are to be appear in the payment side. Two more items are not appear in the receipts and payments account. One is depreciation, another one is outstanding income or outstanding expenses, because these two items are to be considered as a non-cash item. So it should not be come under the receipts and payments account, because receipts and payments account are real account in nature, cash account. Actual cash receipt alone to be recorded in the debit side, and the actual cash payments alone to be recorded in the payment side. When receipts exceeds payment, the difference to be treated as a balance at the end of the accounting period. That is favorable one. If payment side exceeds receipt side, the difference to be treated as a closing balance, that is unfavorable one. Then we are going to discuss second part, that is income and expenditure account. See, it is a non-trading concern, so we are not able to prepare trading profit and loss account. Instead of trading profit and loss account, non-trading concern are going to prepare income and the expenditure account. Whether the income is sufficient for the payment. Okay, that purpose we are going to prepare the income and expenditure account. In income and expenditure account, generally two sides. One is expenditure side, another one is income side. These income and the expenditure account belongs to nominal account category. See, all expenses and losses are debited and all incomes and gains are credited. All expenses, like whether it is a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure. But in this income and expenditure account, we are going to record only revenue expenditure and revenue receipt alone to be recorded. In income and expenditure account, only revenue receipt and revenue expenditure alone recorded. All revenue expenditure, all revenue receipt belongs to current year, not for previous year, not for subsequent year. In this income and expenditure account, these some of the items like non-cash item, depreciation and outstanding income or accrued income, these are to be come under the income and expenditure account. So income and expenditure account belongs to nominal account category. All expenses are to be appear in the debit side. All incomes are to be appear in the income side. Okay, some of the items, what are the items are appear in the income and expenditure account? First one, subscription. What is mean by subscription? Generally, we people to become a member in sports club or art club or cultural club or recreation club or Lions club or billiards club, we people are to become a member. So every member has to pay monthly payment, that is a subscription. These subscriptions are received by the non-profit organization. It is to be treated as a revenue receipt. Second one, interest on investment. Suppose we have surplus money, that amount are invested into some other form of investment by way of getting additional income. It should be treated as a revenue receipt because it is a recurring in nature. Whether it is revenue receipt or revenue payments are recurring in nature. Okay, then sale of old sports material. Every sports club or arts club are going to sell the old sports material at the end of the accounting period. Every sports club or art club or some other club, now we sell the old sports material, because these sale of old sports material to be treated as a revenue receipt, because it is recurring in nature. It should be appear on the income side of the income and expenditure account. Then life membership fees. At the time of enter into the club, we people to pay a huge amount for lifelong member. These subscription are only once received from the member. It is a non-recurring nature. It is a non-recurring nature. It is a capital receipt. It should not come under the receipts. It should not come under the income and expenditure account. It should be appear in the balance sheet. So life membership fees to be treated as a capital receipt. It should not come under income and expenditure account. It should be appear on the balance sheet liability side. Then legacy. Legacy, it is a gift left by will. Legacy means it is a gift made, a not-for-profit organization left by will. It is to be treated as a capital receipt. It should not come under income and expenditure account. So legacy is a capital receipt. It should not come under income and expenditure account. It should be appear on the balance sheet liability side. Then admission fees or entrance fees. Generally each and every club, they collect the admission fees or entrance fees only once at the time of enter into the membership, but it should be recurring nature. Sometimes it should be treated as a capital receipt, because only once received. But in our accounting point of view, as per accounting standards committee, these admission fees are revenue receipt to be treated as a these admission fees or entrance fees to be treated as a revenue receipt. So it should be come under income and expenditure account, income side. Then grant from government and other organizations. So not-for-profit organization may receive different forms of grant from government and other organization. For example, grant received towards the construction of building, acquisition of asset are treated as a capital receipt. Grant received for construction of building or acquisition of asset, these receipt to be treated as a capital receipt. It should not come under income and expenditure account. It should be transferred to balance sheet liability side. Then donation. Generally two type of donations are there: general donation and specific donation. We people to conduct every year a cricket match or kabaddi match. Now we collect the donation from members and non-members. It should be treated as a revenue receipt, because it is a recurring nature. So it should be come under the income side of the income and expenditure account. The same sports club or a recreation club collect specific donation for construction of own building, or extension of pavilion. These receipt only once received from its members and non-members for construction of building. It is a capital receipt. It should not come under the income and expenditure account. So it should be come under liability side of the balance sheet. Then next one, honorarium. See, honorarium, it is the remuneration paid to a person who is not a regular employee or who is not a regular member of the organization. It is a revenue expenditure. It should come under the income and expenditure account. Honorarium is to be treated as a remuneration paid to a person who is not become a member, who is not become a regular employee, but it should be, because it is recurring in nature, it should be treated as a revenue expenditure. It should be appear on the expenditure side of the income and expenditure account. Purchase of sports material. Sports material means bat, ball, like net. These are all to be considered as a sports material. So once in a year, every sports club or recreation club or school, colleges, we bought some amount of sports material beginning of the year. Every year we are going to purchase some amount of sports material. So these expenditure are recurring in nature. So it should be appear in the income and expenditure account, income side, because it is a revenue expenditure. Then purchase of sports equipment. See, sports equipment is a difference from sports material. Sports material means bat, ball, that is a table tennis ball, table tennis bat. These are all to be treated as a sports material. Then billiards table, table tennis table. Only once now we bought from for school, colleges. It is not a non-recurring, it is not a recurring nature, it is a non-recurring nature, it is a capital expenditure. It should not come under the income and expenditure account. It should be appear on the asset side of the balance sheet, because billiards table, a table tennis table to be treated as an asset only once purchased, not in recurring nature. Non-recurring nature or capital expenditure. It should be appear asset side of the balance sheet. Then purchase of books for library. So some of the books bought for library, these also to be treated as a non-recurring nature. It is a capital expenditure. It should not come under income and expenditure account. It should be appear on the asset side of the balance sheet. Then these are all some of the example of revenue receipt, capital receipt, revenue expenditure and capital expenditure. See, capital expenditure and capital receipt are not come under income and expenditure account. See, only revenue receipt and revenue expenditure, particularly current year receipt, the receipt belongs to current year or the payments belongs to current year alone to be recorded in the income and expenditure account. Once again, I repeat you, revenue receipt, revenue payments. These revenue receipt or revenue payments belongs to current year receipt or current year expenditure, recurring nature. These items alone appear in the income and expenditure account. Then few examples of capital receipt, revenue receipt, capital expenditure, revenue expenditure. First one, revenue receipt, subscription received from members. Then interest on investment, interest on fixed deposit, sale of old sports material, sale of old newspaper, collection or receipt relating to tournament, sports, matches, entertainment, dinner. These are all. Then salary paid, wages paid, electricity charges, advertisement charges. These are all recurring nature. It is a revenue expenditure. It should be appear on the income and expenditure account, income side. Okay, are you clear? Then capital receipt. Capital, some of the example of capital receipt: life membership fees, legacy, specific donation, sale of fixed asset, special fund, that is a tournament fund or prize fund. These are all to be treated as a capital receipt. It should be appear on the liability side of the balance sheet. Are you clear? See, once again, capital receipt, life membership fees, legacy, specific donation or sale of fixed asset, special donation for tournament fund or prize fund. These are all to be treated as a capital receipt. Then revenue, some of the items to be treated as a revenue receipt or capital receipt as per the practice of the organization. See, some of the organization, some of the receipt to be treated as a revenue, some of the receipt to be treated as a capital. See, admission fees or entrance fees. These two receipts sometimes to be treated as a revenue receipt, sometimes to be treated as a capital receipt. So depending upon nature of the organization. Then donation, specific donation, general donation. General donation to be treated as a revenue receipt, specific donation to be treated as a capital receipt. Then special fees, admission fees are to be treated as a revenue receipt or capital receipt, depend upon nature of organization. Grant from government and other institutions. These receipts are generally considered as a capital receipt. Okay, then some of the example of capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure: purchase of sports equipment, purchase of books for library, purchase of building for club, construction of building for club. Okay, these are all to be treated as a capital expenditure. So once again I repeat you: purchase of sports equipment, purchase of books for library, then construction of building, purchase of investment. These are all some of the example of capital expenditure. Then revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditure like honorarium, that is salary paid or remuneration paid those who not become a regular employee, to be treated as a revenue expenditure. Charity to beggars or tips to scavengers. Then audit fees, purchase of sports material, printing and stationery, postage and courier charges, expenses relating to tournament, sports, matches, entertainment, dinner. These are all some of the expenses of revenue expenditure. So capital receipt, capital expenditure, revenue receipt, revenue expenditure, and some other item to be treated as a revenue receipt or capital receipt. Some other item to be treated as a revenue expenditure or capital expenditure. So today class is over. Now students, you are requested to go through the book page number 46 and 47, 48. These 3 pages are covered. So once again you go through, always not possible to understand this chapter. So thank you students. We will see later. Thank you.